Hey everyone, Kaihatsu here. This is just a quick footnote for the last Culture Bits video I did about the wave emoji, hence the title Culture Bits Lite. I also want to make another quick announcement, so keep watching until the end of the video. After finishing the last video, Nintendo decided to release some interesting clothing on their mobile app Miitomo related to Japan, and of course one of these items is related to Ukiyo-e and woodblock prints. Seeing as literally nobody uses Miitomo anymore, I thought I would make a quick video to share this piece of information with you guys, because I like to make sure that I've included everything I can on a subject when I make a video. The clothing item in question is a t-shirt which has an image of a man from a Japanese woodblock print by artist Toshusai Sharaku. Sharaku is most well known for producing woodblock prints of kabuki actors. These were called Yakuza-e prints, referenced to in English as actor prints, and were ukiyo-e style prints that were often nishiki-e prints, a style of print that used multiple woodblocks to give themselves color. The print in question is a woodblock print by Sharaku depicting kabuki actor Otani Oniji III in the role of the servant Edobe. This is considered to be one of the most recognizable Japanese woodblock prints, and one of the best examples from the genre. In fact, Otaniji over here has been in a couple of my older Culture Bits videos. See if you can find him. Sharaku's compositions emphasize poses of dynamism and energy and display a realism which was quite unusual for prints at the time. Contemporaries such as artist Kitagawa Utamaro represented their subjects with an idealized beauty, while Sharaku did not shy from showing unflattering details. This of course was not to the tastes of the Japanese public, and the artist's production ceased in the first month of 1795, and overall he was only active for 1 year, from 1794 to 95. The strange thing is, we don't actually know anything else about Sharaku. His birth date and death date are unknown, we don't know if he was married, we don't know where he mastered the woodblock printing medium, how he mastered it, or even who from. This of course has brought about a lot of speculation over his identity, and researchers have long tried to discover his true identity. Amongst the dozens of proposals and theories, some have suggested he was an obscure poet, others an actor, or even the ukiyo-e master Hokusai who we talked about in the last video. If I ever have the time, I'd love to do a theory video examining what little evidence there is to see if we can come to our own conclusion about the identity of Sharaku. Anyways, there's also one last thing that I never mentioned in the last video. One, because I just found out about it, and two, because it's just a small piece of trivia. Nintendo seems to love putting ukiyo-e into their games, because in addition to the shirt in Miitomo, in their most recent Mii game Miitopia, there are two bosses which are actually giant paintings. The second one is quite obvious to most people as it's the Mona Lisa, but you probably wouldn't recognize the first one unless you saw the previous video before encountering it. It is in fact the second woodblock print from Hokusai's 36 Views from Mount Fuji series, which is the same series that the Great Wave of Kanagawa is from. This print, called Fine Wind, Clear Morning, also known as South Wind, Clear Sky, or Red Fuji, is considered to be the most widely recognizable piece of Japanese art after the Great Wave of Kanagawa. And of course, like I said in the last video, the saturated colors and stylized forms in these prints helped inspire the Impressionist and Post-Impressionist movements decades later. If you have very good observation skills, you'll also have noticed that this print was also used as the background for the last video. That's the end of the footnote, but I am proud to announce the results of the poll from the last video to name my carnivorous plant. At the time of me reading this, the winner, with 47% of the vote, is Frank. Congratulations to Darula whose suggestion won. I also want to say thanks to 36 Views Remastered for making the animated woodblock prints and for sharing them with me for the video. He's just started up a YouTube channel for an art project called 36 Views Remastered, where animated versions of Hokusai's original prints from the 36 Views of Mount Fuji series will be uploaded. There's a link to his channel up here and in the description of the video, and I encourage you to check out the channel, even though there's only one video on there at the moment because the animation is very, very cool. As well as this, like I said at the beginning of the video, I have a small announcement to make. As we all know, the summer can't last forever, and in a week's time I'm going to be extremely busy again, so you may not see many uploads from me from now until December. I do, however, want to make at least a couple of videos, perhaps one to mark the 1 year anniversary since the first Science Behind video, as well as something else that I have planned for later in the year. I'm also going to be taking this time away from making videos more often to work on the next year's Marxist March, because I want to have that finished and uploaded in advance, as next year I'll be studying for some very important exams. I'll still be around, I just won't upload as frequently, so hit the bell icon so you get notified about my future uploads so you don't miss them. Anyways, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.